Hey, it's me Nia. MUA Makeup is exclusive to Superdrug only, and it's one of their most popular makeup ranges for children and teenagers, and the reason is because it's so cheap and good value for your money. I bought a bit of everything from the Superdrug website because it's not available in my local one, and I've been testing it for over a month now. Mostly I think it's pretty good, but some of it's not so good, and the question that people always forget is how will it look after a whole day of wearing it. Oh, since I got my hair cut, it's literally so hard to do anything with. I used to love putting in high ponytails and stuff like that, but I just can't do anything now, and sometimes it looks nice, but sometimes, like right now, it just looks like a hot mess, like not even a hot mess, just a complete mess. The primer I'm using is the MUA Pro Base Moisturizing Primer, and the thing that I like about this is that it's got tea tree in, which I found it's really good for spots and stuff. It's really moisturizing and does not dry out your skin at all. It's only £4, so if you have £4 and you want a primer, get the MUA one. Unfortunately, the foundation on the other hand is not so good. I just really don't like this, if you couldn't tell, because it was on the Makeup I Hate video. It's just so orange. Do you see that? Hang on. Ooh, it's really thick and cakey, and a little bit does not go a long way. My whole brush is covered in it and I only use the tiniest bit. It makes my skin feel so oily, and if I'm completely honest, I just can't wait to take this off. My watch is saying that I need to move. So now I'm filming a video and I gotta move because otherwise I'm not gonna get my goal. For under my eyes, I'm using the Cover and Conceal wand. This is really good because it's a lighter concealer and it just highlights under your eyes. Aww. The thing that I like about this is that it has pretty good coverage for only £1.50, and it's pretty easy to blend. The second concealer I have is the Hide and Conceal Concealer Stick in the shade Fair. These are both in the shade Fair, and this is a slightly darker one for things like spots and under my nose. I've got a spot right up here, let's conceal him. This one here is really easy to blend. I think I'm gonna blend it in with my my contour brush. The thing that I like about this is that it's so good for spots, like this spot up here is now gone, and around my nose, but it's not too light so that your nose would suddenly be like, and your spot would be like, and it's just easy to blend and just perfect for spots, for spots. Another one that was on the Makeup I Hate video, it's not absolutely awful, it's just nothing special. It mattifies your face, it doesn't really set anything in, and you're better off getting the Stay Matte powder, which is only a couple pounds more, yeah, I think around that, because I think this is £2.50 and the Stay Matte is like £4, so I just feel like you're better off getting that, and Stay Matte is like my favourite thing ever, so. But it does tone down the orange foundation quite a lot. My nose concealer is creasing. For my bronzer, I got the MUA Bronze Perfection Matte. Funny story, when we were redoing my makeup drawers, which I need to do a makeup collection because it's changed so much, because this bronzer was so big, it's almost as big as my face. Wait, I think it's the same size as my face. Anyway, when I got this bronzer, I wanted to fit it in the bronzer section, so we had to make the bronzer section that much wider than all of the other sections just to fit this bronzer in. So now the bronzer section's really big, and the powder and contour highlight sections are a little bit tiny compared to it. I like it being so big because you can just really get your brush in there, you know, because this is quite buildable, but it's just such a nice shade that you want it all over your face, you know. It's just such a gorgeous, lovely summer colour. It just gives your face a nice glow without being too harsh, and it's quite natural looking. Okie doke, what's next? The Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit. I love this. At the top here, it looks like really foamy, but it's powder. But it's got such a pretty kind of Do you see? Really pretty detailing on it. It's a bronzer, it's like a shimmery bronzer. I might use that too. And then there's a darker contour shade for sculpting. I'm gonna take the same brush. Where's it gone? Here it is. The same brush that I used for my bronzer and just highlight it a bit, you know. I just love this because it sculpts your face so well and gives a lovely warm glow, and it's just so good for your money. Here I have the MUA blusher in the shade Cupcake. It is the most gorgeous, subtle baby pink colour. I think it fits the name Cupcake really well. It's so subtle and lovely. It's such a lovely, lovely shade. I just can't get over how nice this is, because you know how sometimes you go for more of a bronzed look than a massive blush look, because no one really wears that much blusher at the moment, I don't think. So this is perfect for this. For this, for that. I can't get over how much I love this. It has the most gorgeous pattern, well not really pattern, design on it. It looks incredible, like sand dunes or something. It is the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. It is definitely shimmery. I mean, bam! Do you see that? Hang on, let me just, oh, I nearly spilled my water. Let me just let you appreciate that. See? Do you see that? Cool! I just can't get over how good it is. Such good quality for £3. £3. I mean, I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna be wearing this and buying this so much over summer, I can tell. Moving on to my eyes, I have an eyeshadow primer. It's the Pro Base Eye Primer. This is good for concealing any, what are they called? Veiny eyelids. Oof. It's a bit itchy, if I'm honest. It feels quite wet on your eyelids. I've worn this for a whole day, and other than the foundation, this is my least favourite thing, because all of your eyeshadow at the end of the day, it just slides and creates this horrible, disgusting line in your crease, and nobody wants that. This was only £1, but I just really don't think it's worth that. Not even £1. Now this is really good. It is a dupe for the Naked 2 palette. It's called Undress Me 2, like T-O-O. And it's just got some gorgeous natural shades. Oh, it's got shade names on the back. Gonna take the shade Wink all over my eyelids. It's this gorgeous shimmery brown. I'm gonna take it on my finger first, and then, oh no, I got it on my leg. I'm gonna take a brush. I'm just gonna pack it on, you know, try and get the best pigmentation that I can. These are so easy to blend and they're so pigmented, and I find it really hard to find good cheap eyeshadows that aren't high-end, you know, because sometimes you can get cheap high-end eyeshadows. Well, actually I don't think you can, if I'm honest. It's just crazy how expensive makeup is. I've never really thought that before. Well, I have. Let's be honest, everyone's thought, oh my god, that's expensive. Oh, what shade am I going to do now? I'm going to take the shade next to it called Obsessed and put that in my crease. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Oh, this is my Kate Alice palette brush. On the Alice palette brush, I'm going to take the shade Shy. I'm just going to put that in the corner area here. Now I look a bit more awake. And then I'm going to take Obsessed and put that in my crease just to blend out Wink a bit more. See, I'm good at remembering these shade names. Now I'm going to take the shade Obsessed and I'm going to put it on the outer half of my lash line. My mirror has just fallen over for like, I don't even know what time. And there's eyeshadow all over my bed. Oh. It just ties the eyeshadow look all together. Like you can see this this eye compared to this eye. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Wink on the same brush, put it under my eye just to tie Shy, I think it was, and Obsessed together. The last thing I'm going to do is take Shy on a big fluffy brush and use it to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to fill my eyebrows in with the eyebrow pencil in the shade Blonde. This is really pigmented, so if you don't do your eyebrows like every day, if you're just starting out, I don't know if I would recommend this because it's quite easy to go overboard and like properly, because you've got to press quite lightly and then work your way in with it. But I find it quite easy to use personally. And it's also got a little spoolie at the end of it, so you can just brush through your eyebrows and get the right shape. I have this scar on my eyebrow from when I was little and I cracked my head open, and it just makes filling in my eyebrows so difficult on this eyebrow. It's so frustrating, it's the worst thing ever. I'm really not looking forward to this part because I don't like doing my eyeliner on camera. I say this every single time. I just find it so stressful to do my eyeliner on camera. And this one's a really fiddly one to use because it's got a plastic weird applicator and it's just not bendy at all. It's so quick drying though that if you muck up, then you know it's set there for a while. I'm gonna hold up my mirror just so I can see what I'm doing. I have another eyeliner because when I bought this from Superdrug online, I was really into, what's it called? Like that trick where when you line your waterline with white, then it makes your eyes look bigger. I got this eyeliner and it has a sharpener in the lid, which is a really cool idea. Like, I really like it. But it's really annoying because sometimes I put it in and I twist it and it sharpens the pencil. I'm like, oh no, I just sharpened the pencil and I didn't mean to. And it's also really bad because I accidentally sharpen the end sometimes. It's a bit annoying, but what are you gonna do? I probably make the weirdest face when I do this. I'm probably like, but don't laugh at my face when I do it, please. I just poke myself in the eye. It's called Intense Colour Eyeliner, but the colour isn't really that intense, if I'm honest. Poke myself in the eye a bit. My eyes are crying. This is the Mega Volume Mascara, and I find that it separates your lashes and makes them look really long, and I really like that. I think personally it doesn't give mine a lot of volume, so I would go in with a second mascara. Maybe instead of just doing one coat, which is what I usually do with my mascaras, you need to do 2 coats on this. If I was starting out with makeup and I had this mascara, this would have been my holy grail mascara, honestly. I got it, right, because I thought that the colour made it look really bad, if I'm honest, because I'm just not really into massive, bright, bold, vibrant packaging. And I saw this and it just, I thought it made it look a bit cheap and nasty, if you get me. But it's such a good mascara. The last thing to tie any makeup look together is definitely lipstick. This is the MUA lipstick in the shade Bear. Yeah, Bear. It's a gorgeous nude. It's kind of like a pinky nude. I think this is really similar to Cream Cut by MAC. It's really creamy and moisturising, but not too moisturising where it would slide all over your face. This was £1 and I would actually compare it to MAC's Cream Cut. It's that good. So this is lipstick number 1 and I have another one. So this is the finished look with the first lipstick. The last thing I have is the MUA Luxe Velvet Lip Lacquer in the shade Tranquility. I have 3 of these, including this one. I have this one called Kooky, which is a really dark purple, which I wore on Halloween. It's so nice. And also, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a bright red one. And that's good for Christmas and stuff like that. They're just liquid lipsticks, so this one's just your perfect nude. I wore this so much in the summer, but my only issue with this is that it's really drying and you have to take it off to reapply, because like I said, if you do more than one layer of this, like if you top it up, it just gets really drying. These lipsticks are £3 compared to the £1 normal lipstick, because this is a liquid lipstick. I think that is such a pretty colour. I'm not sure if it's completely dried yet, because once you put it on it's quite light, but then it goes darker when it dries. It just reminds me of summer, because I used to wear it all the time. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you've tried any of this makeup, and if you have, which of the products is your favourite. I think that mine is either the highlight, the eyeshadow palette, or where is it? Or the liquid lipstick. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!